Hi, this is Cheryl. I just got my laundry done. I had to do my laundry in the sink because I can't really afford to go to the laundromat right now. So got that done and hung it up. And okay, and I'm gonna do a reading now because I have all day. So I'm gonna pull a card from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. And I was listening to some Five Finger Death Punch and Disturbed while I was doing all that. Okay. Okay. We got wings, you never needed those wings to fly, and feather, think first before you judge. Those are the cards we got. Okay. Number 8. Seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's when referred to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. And number 26. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly all the time. Step back and take the time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. So don't judge people. This card too. Number 12, expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. People will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. So you're in charge of your own life. I'm in charge of my own life and don't need anyone's approval on what you do with your life. Okay. Now I'm going to pull from the Goddess deck. Okay. Rhiannon and Thilazolo. I don't know how to pronounce it. These are the cards. You can see their names. I'm not going to say that name again because I don't know how to pronounce it. But Rhiannon is the goddess worshipped by the Welsh. She's the Lady of the Lake. She's a beautiful queen of the night, a reminder of the close balance between death and rebirth. She demands that we honor our instinctual and animal selves as a source of creativity, abundance, and order. And the other one, she's proof that anything that can overwhelm and destroy us also has the power to heal and grant forgiveness. It's that deep part of ourselves that we fear because it's so powerful and unfamiliar. When we touch her through fearsome countenance, we find absolute mercy. And that is the Goddess decks. And the last deck I'm going to pull from is the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And in my car, some of the stuff I got was a map that I got at a rest stop, the Michigan map. These, I used to have the worst time trying to read these, but it's always good to have a map. So, I have this map of Michigan. And it's cool to have an actual paper map. Because sometimes, like, your phones don't work or something. I know a lot of people rely on Google Maps. I know I do. But if that doesn't work, sometimes you get in an area that has no service. So this is always good to have, a paper map. Because you can't always rely on technology. So I'm going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards to see what the Oracle says for a map. Okay, we got Dragon's Lair and Deep Freeze. And I'll show you the cards. They both look very frozen. Dragon's Lair. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter a dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life fully lived isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Okay, 26. So, deep freeze. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now, so reflect, read a good book, or get a massage. Rest and dream. And that is the collective reading. So if that resonates with you, click the heart button and you can comment and follow my page. And I hope you have a great day. It is a little cold out, but not too bad. I'm glad I got my laundry done. Got it all hung up everywhere, and so it should be dry by tomorrow, so that's good. And go out in nature and just rest and have a relaxing day. Thank you.